T1.Done over here on my channel, twitch.tv/spikevegeta. We're going to be celebrating a bunch of amazing speedruns by amazing content creators, getting us kicked off here with Bubzia here in just a second. But again, I am spikevegeta, and you know, this gets to be on my channel, but I just want to give a massive shout outs to Nuclear. I think she's pretty cool. She's my wife. Anyone didn't know. And she has had to live a life dealing with type 1 diabetes herself, with celiac disease. And during this event, you can sit back, you can enjoy a bunch of amazing speedruns that you can see. I think I'm pointing at the correct part of the screen right here. Look at all this cool stuff. No, it is on the other side. Dang it. I had even rehearsed it before that. I thought it was over here. I feel like Sent when he's showing off prizes. We're going to be having Super Mario 64 by Bubzia, Super Mario 64 by spikevegeta, Super Mario 64, RPG by Void, Ender Lily 64. No. Keys are on. Jaxler, Ninten, Aggie, all coming your way with Ender Lilies, Whiplash, Kingdom Hearts 2, Elden Ring. It's going to be an amazing day one, and you can see down there, we have just as stacked of a day two. Link to the Past, Cookies and Cream, Elder Scrolls 5, Undertale, Super Mario Brothers, The Shuffler. It's going to be cracked, jacked, stacked. That's the kind of schedule we're bringing you. And throughout this event, while you're enjoying these speedruns, make sure to donate, ! Donate. We made it easy for y'all to go there and support JDRF. Throw down whatever money you've got. You got, $1, you got $5, you got $50, whatever. I saw we already had a $250 donation already come in. And I want to thank y'all so much for that. And you know what? Just to also sweeten the pot a little bit. This isn't even sweetening the pot. This is one more thing I need to do for my intro. We will also, during a couple of the runs today, be doing Bean Boozled. Anyone who doesn't know what these are? They're disgusting. That's all you need to know. So, I'm going to do one now just to celebrate that opening $250 that already came in. So let's spin the wheel of death and see what happens. Woo! Oh my gosh, the wheel is not very good. Okay, bam. I'm either going to eat, I swear, the popcorn's awful. It's either buttered popcorn or a rotten egg. That's probably this one. That looks probably like it. Yeah, oh no, I think this is the one. All right, bottoms up. Oh, thank God I got buttered popcorn. Oh, sweet God. So, we'll be doing those. We'll be doing those during a handful of the runs throughout this event. You can get me to have to take these with $2,500 or $2,500 donations. $25 donations during my run that will be coming up right after this. Super Mario 64 crowd control. You can heck with me the whole time. It'll be great. Void will be doing it afterwards with Super Mario RPG Remake, and Andy and Kelsey will each be doing it tomorrow. But make sure to get those donations in either way. Finally, every $2,000 that we get towards that $10,000 goal for this two-day event, we will be giving away an X-Rocker gamer chair. It's going to be cool. One of the best gaming chairs in the business. There will be a raffle for it. So make sure, or a drawing for it specifically. So yeah, keep those donations coming in. Support an amazing cause. And headset. Why'd I say chair? Headset. I even had that rehearsed in my head beforehand. I'm sorry. I've done a lot of chair giveaways. Headset. Thank you. It is a headset. That's why Nukes is in the chat as well, to make sure when I say wrong words. Listen, if any of you make an individual $10,000 donation, I'll buy you a chair. I'm not going to say what kind of chair, but there will be a chair involved in some way. Hell with the chair. With that being said, gamers, we got 2 days of amazing speedruns coming your way, starting right now. With that, I'm going to hand it off to one of truly the most impressive, awesome, and just selfless gamers in the business, in our entire community. Bubzia, take it away with Super Mario 64 Blindfolded.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Bubzia. I will showcase Blindfolded Super Mario 64 today. We're gonna do the category 16 star, which is not the fastest. There's always crazy glitches, but this is the standard route that you would see most new players, as well as in Blindfolded, it's the most common used route. And we're gonna kind of just go into the run, and we have a little special setup today because I will commentate the first half of the run myself. There was some troubles, time zones, etc. But we will maybe still see Westdog later joining us for some commentary. If not, then Spike will take over in the second half, because the second half of the run is a bit more difficult. I need to focus there. But first, I will just start the run myself and commentate at the same time. So it might be a bit scuffed here and there, but I am confident that I can do it. I have it engraved in my brain so much. I have separate headphones here, so I will not be able to hear anyone during the run. That's why we are just gonna kind of start right away, I think. Let me quickly confirm with Spike if everything is okay. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna confirm with Richard as well. Are we all good to go? Good to do the run? Okay,
All
I've got
right.
a yep in my headset. Bubzia, take it away, my friend.
Perfect, then let's go. Timer starts on resetting the console, which I will do right now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, let me first tell you a tiny bit while the intro plays about Super Mario 64 and Blindfolded. Specifically, I'm doing Blindfolded speedruns since like 7 years now of this and many other games as well. And yeah, Mario is kind of my bread and butter. It's like the one run I cannot let go. I keep wanting to improve here, and the world record right now is at a low 21 minutes 47 seconds, which is a very good time, I would say. Like, some visual players don't reach these times as beginners. And usually, if I can focus in no reset runs, these days I get around 25 minutes, which is also pretty crazy to think about, because just a couple of years ago, my PB was like 3 hours or something. And we're gonna kick off the run right away with the classic luck to skip. Let's see if I can hit it here. We have this very particular setup that involves aligning at this fence. And we are through without reading the text boxes here. Really cool.
Wow.
Also, I already did the wrong strat here, because I'm actually running a different route right now. But for marathon safety, we need to kind of adjust a bit. So I have to quickly in my head switch the routes that I'm going to do. And now we're going to see the first crazy trick in the run, which is bomb clip. I need to count a tiny bit of the footsteps here and stuff, so I will be quiet for just a second to impress you with the trick, rather. Ah, I bonked against the wall. Very unfortunate. But yeah, bomb clip is a pretty difficult trick, even in visual speedruns. But if we fail it, we have a cool little backup here with the locked camera. The lock camera is a setting in Super Mario 64 which is not very commonly seen, because in visual runs or also in casual gameplays, most people don't even notice that it exists. But you can actually go here into the menu and switch the camera modes, funnily enough. And I think the lock cam is like literally only used in blindfolded speedruns, because we can change the way setups work with it. And that was our first star. We're gonna continue to go to Womp's Fortress next. Womp's Fortress is the classic speedrun stage. It has lots of very fast stars, very consistent stars, also cool looking stars. We're gonna see it all here. So we're gonna start off with the boss fight, how's the guy called? Thwomp? Womp? I guess Womp, because it's Womp's Fortress. We're gonna... Yeah, while I go there, I'll try to explain a bit how I actually navigate this whole world here while I cannot see. And that is the power of beat counting. It is a technique that basically we count the... 1 second. Okay, I talked a bit too much there. I didn't hear the audio cue. There should be a poll somewhere here. If not, I will quickly reset the stage. There should be also a sign here somewhere. If I can find anything to renormalize, it's gonna be fine. If not, then not. Poll, hello. I guess at this point it's faster if I reset. So yeah, beat counting is basically the background music, right? You can hear the background music. And we count the tempo of it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 and stuff. And based on the tempo, we basically bind inputs to the beat count, like 1, 2, 3, and up and down, and A and B, and we basically make a rhythm game out of this whole platform, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, this is the triple jump I wanted to do there.
That's so cool.
And we're gonna kill this guy here with a very particular positional setup, with the hope that we land right in the star after I defeat him. And that should kind of happen. I very much assume so. Perfect. Yeah, so basically the goal in 16 star is to collect 15 stars. Oh, let's just keep it simple. We want to collect 16 stars, and then we can use a tiny glitch that brings us... 1 second. That brings us way faster to the end fight, which is called the backwards long jump. But before that, we're gonna see a cool glitch here called the cannonless, with a very particular setup here with ledge grabs and punches and more ledge grabs and camera shenanigans. We can do this and grab a star from basically out of bounds, you could call it. The star is inside the wall, but a tiny pixel of the star is hanging out, which allows speedrunners to, with this setup, exactly hit that pixel and grab the star from outside. Next up, we're gonna do Into the Wild Blue, which is one of the fastest stars in the game and the run, because we just go here, kick here, wall kick, and we have the star. And the next star I'm gonna perform is the tower, top of the tower star, which is exactly the same route as the boss star. We're gonna again use the warp there. Oh yeah, there's also a warp, by the way, if some people didn't know. We're gonna go up here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get the warp, and then triple jump again from this guy. But now just climb the tower. Missed the wall kick there, it's no problem. I have backups for days. I think I fell down there, right? I could not really hear. Did I fall down? I did fall down. I need to find the ledge now. There it is. Camera. And that's a very clean and nice backup there. So yeah, as I said, I played this game way too much. At this point, I have most... Oh yeah, wait, I need to switch controllers. Very interesting strategy. We switched to the Wii Classic controller for this particular star. This might not work. Okay, I will explain later. And there's the star. Perfect. So why do we switch controllers there? I actually play on the GameCube controller, not on the N64 controller, but the GameCube one. Because I play on, first of all, the Wii, on the Wii Virtual Console version. And second of all, the All-Star in particular has a weird mechanic that you turn faster if your controller range is higher, or like bigger. Usually there's a maximum speed cap, etc., but the OWL does not have a cap, and the Wii Classic controller has a higher range than all the other controllers. So in order to turn a slight bit faster, we use a different controller there. Really cool stuff. Now we go to CCM and try to grab this penguin in a really cool way. Nice. And now speedrun strat like in visual. Yeah, and we are down here. This is literally one-to-one what you do in visual speedruns, kinda. I failed a tiny bit with my perfect setup, so I need to renormalize here. But again, I have backups for days. And there's the star. All of this movement, still one more time emphasizing the beat counting, all the movement that I'm doing is literally timed by the music, and not only specific cues in the music, but actually just counting the tempo. That was wrong because I tried to sing. And that's why usually when you do blindfolded speedruns you shouldn't talk so much. But hey, I hope this is at least a nice, cool performance here. So, kick, jump. And like this, you can kind of make... This is now a style performed by music cues mostly. And I don't know if you can see anything, because usually the strat is like hidden. Missed the wall kick there. So back it up quickly. I have the wrong camera.
Now we're all blindfolded.
Still the wrong camera. I need to renormalize here. I know where I am for sure, so don't worry about it. And there's the star. So usually when you do the star, the camera stays on top, so you don't see Mario, what he's doing. So I don't know if that happened now or not, but if not, then yeah, at least it is proof that I'm really blindfolded. And now we enter the first Bowser stage. Very exciting times. Bowser stages, very, very historically difficult and also optimized at the same time, because you need to do Bowser stages in like all the categories, and we need to do them as fast as possible. 6, 7, 8, 9. You can crouch under this fire if you time it correctly. I released it a tiny bit too early. Should be fine. Okay, I was pushed by the moving platforms a tiny bit down, so I didn't hit the slope. But now I can show you exactly the fast strat. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Didn't get the double jump there. It's okay. Kicked too early. It's also fine. There's some Goomba RNG going on here. And amp RNG as well. We cannot see where the amps are. They are random in the stage. Yup, there is one. There is two. Fantastic. Will we get 3? No. Get here. One last Goomba to avoid. Okay. 3 and 5, 6, 7. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I found the pipe. So for Bowser, we're actually gonna use a tiny glitch called tail storage. I'm gonna run around Bowser and then grab him from a front. And then another time, just far enough so we can spin him without actually throwing Bowser, because you can imagine that blindfolded throws are a nightmare. Like, it's impossible to throw Bowser. So we found strategies and glitches that actually make it 100% consistent to defeat Bowser without actually throwing him. Which is really, really good. Without that, the run would be probably barely doable only. But yeah, we have the first half of the run done, basically. We now enter the basement, which has one of the fastest stars, as well as, yeah, after the basement, it's like considered endgame, which is lots of the glitches called Mips clip, BLJs, Fire Sea, the second Bowser stage, and the last Bowser stage called Sky. All of these things are incredibly difficult, so after I get all the stars here in the basement, I will leave the commentary to Spike. But until then, I can continue to rumble about this game a bit. This will now be the fastest star of the game, atop of the pyramid here. I'm just triple jumping over here. Camera shenanigans, and boom. It's funny enough, I never realized really, but I get some YouTube comments these days that why am I using the camera so often if I cannot see anyways? And yeah, the camera in SM64 is actually like an integral part to the strategies. Sorry there. I forgot that this entire star is one long beat count, so I had to quickly stop talking and count there. But yeah, basically super fluid star, and you can see the power of beat counting because we can literally bind inputs to even like half beats, like 1 and 2 and 3 and. We can make such fluid movement possible. And now we grab the last star in LLL, which is the elevator here. 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean. Very, very clean. This is a very recent strat I've implemented that you like... It's a minor optimization, but you can basically jump from these poles way earlier than you're supposed to, like not from the very top. And it saves... Where's the door? Wait. What? Ah! It's always so funny, like, performs the hardest star super fast, super clean, and then he cannot find the door. It's such a blindfolded classic. But yeah, last 3 stars of the run already. I'm gonna switch back to the lock cam to make setups easier. We're gonna start with a very difficult triple jump. Ah, I'm alive? No, I'm not alive. So this triple jump is very tricky because we have to do a very precise position triple jump and then wall kick off of it. And the timing is dependent from your position again, so it's like very much a based on feel trick. But usually it's pretty fine, I would say. Let's position ourselves. And there we go. Usually, even in visual speedruns as a beginner, you would go to the right side. There's like another platform and you can long jump towards the star. We used to do it in Blindfolded as well, but now this version with the locked camera is just so much faster and also really surprisingly consistent. Now we go for rolling rocks, which the name implies there are rocks that roll around and they can hit us if we get bad luck. Thankfully, nothing happened. Also, I'm gonna keep the locked camera so you cannot see what's going on. These are my secret strats. I don't want to share them with anyone. But with that, we are already to the last star, which is Nessie. It is an out-of-bounds clip performed with the elevator, but before that, we have the hardest. Can he get it? Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, so close. So close. He got it! First try! Toad star! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah, you get a star for free there at Toad. After you have 12 stars, which is really nice. Toad's a good guy. And now I will already say my goodbyes, because after the star, I will leave the commentary to... oh shit, I didn't count. Improv. Wait, I didn't change my camera. Oh no, wait, can I save it? Wait.
Oh.
Yo, the save!
Let's go!
I forgot to change my camera back to Mario Cam, but I on purpose landed too far to the right on the star. But yeah, gonna catch Mips. I will give it to Spike. I need to focus.
Unbelievable stuff we're watching here to kick off this event. Unbelievably high-level gameplay. And, you know, we, like, poke fun there, like, oh my gosh, it's incredible he talked to Toad. 99% of us couldn't successfully navigate to Toad in the course of that. But yeah, to get a little bit of just, obviously, I don't know the blind.
Quick intervention.
Strats.
I don't know why I pressed the B button there. I literally fat-fingered the B button. Reset. I was not supposed to roll out there. So I'm quickly gonna run back to the basement and redo something. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so I mean, that goes to show how specific all these strats are that he's doing, that, you know, at that point, it's better to just completely reset the entire game right there and go down to the basement. Because obviously from here, Mips is going to be somewhat random. So yeah, it makes sense that the backup is just reset the basement. I am going to call out the donations. We've already had 6 or 7 come in. Already sitting here at $475. I will call them out as soon as Bubzia is done in between before we get to my run of SM64 crowd control, which will not be as impressive in this, but maybe a little funny. But yeah, I will call all of them out. Keep them coming in, guys. Let's get past $500 and beyond. Thank y'all so much for your generosity. So here he is again, trying to get Mips. Yeah. Stepping into lethal lava land. So I'll say at this point, he could just take the death. Yeah. He's going to take the death to normalize putting himself outside. And then Mips should spawn right in front of him. So we'll see if he's got some sort of a backup here. Yeah, you can see, like he said, something about running Super Mario 64 is, he brought it up a little bit earlier about how you're 50% of
I haven't used this
speedrunning
backup in like
SM64
forever, so
is knowing how to move Mario. The other 50% is knowing how to adjust your camera. The camera, how you have it set up, is how you get these really consistent angles and setups and everything, whether you have vision or not. But yeah, anyone who's not familiar with a 16-star speedrun, this is, for a lot of people, like one of the first, if not the first categories you learn with SM64.
Where the hell am I?
Ooh.
This is the first 16-star speedrun where we enter the Vanish Cap. Sorry if I keep talking. It's gonna reset one more time.
But yeah, this being 16-star, now that he's got 15 stars, those first 15ers are important because they spawn Mips. With the power of Mips and the clips you can perform with him, we can automatically skip all the way to the Bowser in the Fire Sea, so the second Bowser. And then once we get upstairs from that key, then we can use a different trick to go all the way to Bowser in the sky, the final area. The only other star we're going to need is the submarine star in Dire Docks once we do these 2 Mips clips. But yeah, the next big part of the run, for all the strats Bubzia has done, which have been incredible, I can't imagine catching Mips without vision. There are a lot of people who can't catch this bunny with vision. Okay, so it looks like what Bubzia is doing, he's actually electing to just get a star, because that will give him a consistent frontal-facing position to where he'll look right at Mips. Whereas if he went from the death, Mario's going to be slightly off angle and not looking towards Mips. So that should be why he's doing it right there. Again, I don't know the blindfolded strat, so I'm reacting with y'all right here. Popping out of the painting. Yeah, now he's got a more consistent setup likely. 4 punches into Mario Cam. Unbelievable. All right, so we've got Mips. Unbelievable backups there. Quick thinking on the part of the one, the only Bubzia, legend. So now he's got to try to figure out where he is. Figure he can use this wall to sort of normalize it. And by using Mips, you can clip Mario through this door and then turn around and get Mips and bring him with you. Yeah, normalizing himself into the corner. Okay, and then picking him up and saying, as you can see by doing this, that slowly every time you grab Mips, that backs Mario up a little bit, making for this consistent setup. Now that we're through the first door, now this is the important one. In a lot of ways, like when learning this, at least with vision, this is the easier one. Yeah, he's going to normalize on this pillar right here, go to the side, probably count this one out. Okay, so he knows he's in front of the door. Yep, pick up Mips. And this is like a lot of how this is possible at all. He said it himself earlier, backups for days and days and days on this. And there it is, clipped through the 30-star door with only 15 stars. Yeah, I imagine he
Oh, I thought I'm not through.
Okay, he thought he did not go through. I was going to say, yep. Was able to make it. So now got to go through. This is the final star he should have to collect for the run. Going to be going to get the submarine star. So perfect swimming. I can only imagine a lot of these sorts of things where it doesn't seem like there's a setup. Is Bubzia has just done this enough to where, like he said, he's counting beats the entire time. He knows where he is in the music and just tries to have nice, consistent swims the whole way through. Other than that, you can see sort of like minor setups, swimming all the way down like into the floor and knows, all right, after X amount of A presses, this is where I'll be. Still incredible to watch in the water, able to make all this happen. Yep, setup right there. Into the triple jump, long jump, slightly hold right on the second long jump, and that puts you into the final star. This is incredible to watch. I want to give a shout out. We've already passed $500 raised for JDRF, and we're here just in the first 30-minute run. But now we go into the second of the 3 Bowser stages. Bowser in the fire sea, setting up for some long jumps into a double booty bounce. Oh my God. Oh, knowing the diagonal switch at that point. Unbelievable. Into it. This is faster than I do it with vision. This is incredible. Onto the elevator. Letting it take you all the way up for the... Oh, even doing the wall kick. I was going to say he's going to let you bring it all the way up. He didn't. Ooh, I actually really like... Oh, my gosh. This is such a cycle-based level. Unbelievable what we're watching here today, everyone. Unbelievable. Donate today for this incredible gameplay. The diagonal wall kick. Are you kidding me? Long gone are the years for Bubzia, at least in these blindfolded runs, where, you know, a lot of it's, you got setups and setups and setups for days. So much of this is just, he has done this so many times that just after a while, you know where you are. That's unbelievable. Looking for, once again, that glitch on Bowser where you can actually grab him from the front, and that is going to naturally warp Bowser in 2 steps over to the bomb. Now making his way over to him, and that should set it up to where the key will consistently be right in front of him, so he can go into the Mario cam, kick forward, bada bing, bada boom. That's key number 2. Unreal. Whew. Man's jamming. He's jamming. He's cramming. Can we get a shout out to Bubzia? If you want to, and this man has speedrun many games. I someday want to see him blindfold speedrun Cage 2. I know he can do it. He submits it. Also does the GBA Metroids. Incredible stuff. Now heading over here, going to be going for the backwards long jump. A lot of people talk about it as a mash. It's a little more of a rhythm than a mash, but yeah, that allows you to get through the 50-star door. Oh my gosh.
What?
Even the
Do you mean wall kick?
Even the setup into getting the ledge grab right there, that's unreal. You could like watch this back and break it down every beat of it. Like, how does he do it? I need audio commentary, dang it. I guess that's what I am. I'm a peanut gallery. I'm just freaking out. I'm just what y'all are thinking the whole time. Oh my God. Just look at this. He does the triple jump there? Are you kidding me? Yeah, again, every time push up against those walls, just to what they call in the blindfolded community, the normalizing strats. Kind of just to reset, you know where you're going to be the whole time. Yep. Into the classic long jump. Ooh, you can do that damageless. I need to keep that in mind for my damageless runs. He does the triple jump wall kick right here. That's stupid. There's no way. I bet you he's not going to get it. Unreal. I'm wrong. The first time in my life that I've been wrong. I hope he can't hear me. I hope I'm not that loud.
Hello?
He can hear me through like 3 headsets. Oh, and then what are we doing here? This is the final stretch to get up to Bowser. He's setting up. You got the spinny platforms over there. I don't even know if he's going to use those. He's going to go in. He's going to go for the... Are you serious? What is happening? Even the Goomba... Oh, reacting to the Goomba. Those Goombas are random. Oh, my God. God, Richard, if you're out there, hold me. Can't believe this is happening. Into the triple jump dive. Into the pipe. We got 3 hits left on Bowser. Now, we've seen him with the first 2 Bowser fights utilizing the kind of Bowser warp glitch where he can warp in front of you by grabbing his tail from the front, actually. Might utilize that here for the 2 hits. This might be he's trying to bait out a charge from Bowser. Yep. How does he know where he is? How does he know where he is? So now he's got to set himself up on a second bomb. How does he know? Does he have the lock?
So if I can quickly go in there, it's 50% if he jumps, 50% if he runs.
Yeah.
And the last throw will be a 2-frame window, or maybe even a 1-frame window, dependent on my position. I need him to run, so this is very unlucky that he keeps jumping on me. But the last throw is the hard part. It will be literally a 1 to 2 frame window only. And if we fail it, we need to redo the entire thing. Dude, why is he jumping so often?
Wow.
Anyways, back to you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was relatively evident there. Yeah, so he's going to be tanking damage right here. He's got 2 health left. That sets him up for the second hit. And now it all comes down to this. There's 2 frames separating this man and Destiny. God, even knowing how to move to it. 2 frames. 2 frames. 2 frames. 2 frames. Can he get it? There's 2 frames to work with. All right.
It's too late, maybe?
Yeah. So, off of that, obviously, effectively, it's going to be random where Bowser is. Again, Bowser throws speedrunners will always talk about for this game. They're hard with vision. These are really hard.
Oh, God, what did I do?
Oh, mama. Gamers, I see we have blasted past... All right, he got it. You can tell he kind of improv that a little bit getting back in. Because if he falls there, he's got to do the entire stage over again, which obviously be a big-time loss. All right, much better RNG here at the start. Again, I don't know how he knows he's at the edge of the arena. Is that just beat? I guess that's just beats. Coming in for the second one. That's 2. All right. Set up once again. This is a 2-frame trick.
Boom!
He's airborne! Let's go, baby! Now he's just got to make his way. Wait till he's fully stabilized. And now the star is actually going to go to the center, which I assume he knows off of that it's going to be behind him. Ooh. Oh, GG! Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Oh, I had a heart attack when you dove, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I have never done that before, so pretty lucky that I didn't fall down.
Do you usually long jump at it?
No, but I was like 1 stair too high, I think. That's why it was like too far. Yeah.
Oh, on the getting into the pipe. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying to chat, obviously, like, I don't know the setups and everything, so I'm kind of, reacting to what's going on. But you could tell from your facial expression on when you successfully got into the pipe the second time, you were like, I kind of made that part up.
Yeah, it happens. Lots of the backups. Also with Mips, that was all, like, on the fly. Because, yeah, I missed the first time Mips, and then... I knew that I had like a weird backup from like years ago where I like die in LLL and then do like camera shenanigans, but that didn't work out. So I just like thought, okay, what can I do? And then I just got another star in because that turns Mario around, and that's another camera setup. And yeah, lots of improv, but I hope it was a good show.
It was, yeah, that was incredible. There's so many things. I was just saying to chat how, you know, you've obviously done this run at many events. You've done it at GDQ, I'm sure a lot of stuff with like ESA and whatnot, charity events like this, online events, just in general in your speedrunning life with it. And seeing how things have developed over the years, where, you know, you got to showcase the first star of the game, the locked camera. That used to be just how you did it at the start. That was just the strat. And
Yes.
now it's like to the point where, oh, I'm just doing bomb clip casually, which is a pretty difficult trick with vision. And so much of that just, you've developed stuff over the years, you and the blindfolded speedrunning community around SM64 and a lot of these games. One day I want to see you, because I know you always talk about it, Cage 2 blindfolded. I want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I mean, it has happened before. It is there. Any percent beginner in like 7 hours or something. I finished it back in 2018.
I will de-rust it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Day 3 of T1.Done. My man's just going to do all in Cage 2. No, truly, Bubzia, thank you so much for showcasing that. That was incredible. There's so many times where I can, like, as someone who speedruns SM64 and just speedruns in general, like, I can see where the setups are, but I can also appreciate when I'm just like, he just has the beats in his head. He's going to the music. He knows after this note, that's when I can start going. Like, I was so impressed by just your swimming in Dire Docks, just to know when you got to the submarine. You go this many swims down, then this many up. And
Yep.
it was unbelievable to watch. So I'm gushing, but thank you so much for showcasing that and giving us an absolutely amazing kickoff here to T1.Done. Before I let you go, my friend, if you want to tell, you know, everybody here in the chat where they can find you and what your current projects and future projects are.
Yes, so you can find me on twitch.tv/Bubzia and youtube.com/Bubzia. I stream on both of these sites close to daily during the week, and we are currently in a big grind, in fact, which is the Blindfolded Sub 20 project. Yeah, Sub 20 is a goal time for visual runners, and right now my goal is to get it blindfolded, and for that we have developed, like, we have a crazy route, which is very different from the one I showcased now. Basically, every single star is really, really hard, really tough to perform, but if we get lucky and get the perfect run without mistakes, a Sub 20 might happen. So yeah, any day a new world record will drop for sure. I have world record paces like close to every day at this point. But yeah, if you're interested in Blindfolded 16 star and Mario, definitely it's a good time right now. And yeah, after that, I don't know. I plan to do Mario Odyssey any percent next.
Ooh.
After I'm done with 16 star, I have nothing left anymore in this game. So I'll move on to Odyssey probably. But yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, thank you very much for having me here. I wish you all a super nice event still. And yeah, back to you, Spike. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Gamers, unbelievable stuff we just got to see there from Bubzia. What a cool kickoff to the event. We were so lucky to have him. I know Nukes was talking about he was one of the very first people that she wanted to reach out to have be a part of her event here, T1.Done, and just gave us an absolutely amazing showcase. So let's switch gears pretty hard now. That was an incredible showcase of skill, of improv, and everything. I'm going to show you not an incredible showcase of skill. We're going to bring up the comedy hour. We're going to give you a solid about 90 minutes or so of Super Mario 64 crowd control done by the one, the only me. What is that? There should be something enabled on the screen right now. Yep, I can see it right there. Click to interact with the stream. Get in there. Get yourself some crowd control coins. Everything that you put into that will also be donated to JDRF, and you can use that to heck with me or help me, but probably heck with me during this next 90 minutes of Super Mario 64. I'm going to see how many stars I can get in that time as we also get set up for coming up after that, Void, the one and only, throwing down in Super Mario RPG Remake. I don't know if we want to take just a small couple-minute break, get everybody up, get hydrated and everything, and when we come back, Super Mario 64 crowd control by me.